I got attracted to hardcore just because, I guess as everybody does at a point, you just get sick of your parents, you get sick of school, you don't want to go to work, you just want to kind of screw around and hang out, and you're pissed off, and then Victim in Pain comes out, and you just, you know, get ripped that open at your friend's house one night, and it just kind of, you know, pushes you over the edge. At that point, I just, like when the band started, I had no, you know, I wasn't even thinking about singing for a band. I just got thrown into it just because I got asked to. And I was just like, sure, why not? You know, I had nothing else to do.
Not this way, I'm bringing you down, bringing you down. All things number one, I'm your government, funk, leave get in the way of the goals we spent. Now you ain't split, we want to watch you alone, I'll make the way. Memories of better days, holding on to, what it's up to. Competition. Way, making a man, changing the land. Okay! Get it, Wally! Yeah!
Our music is written total crowd participation.
Yeah,
you know, because that's how we grew up. Listening to early hardcore was total crowd participation. You know, pile on, sing along, all that stuff. That's your outlet. I mean, you can't. It kind of dulls the energy when you have a 6-foot barricade from the stage to the audience.
All right, there's like 4 or 5 different generic types of slam dancing. Now, because I've been around for so long, I remember where those types stemmed from. There was like Jimmy Gestapo used to have a certain style that now is mimicked by thousands of people. John Watson used to have a specific style that is now mimicked by thousands of people. I had a style, I mean, me and John Bloodclot used to have our own style. Paul Dordal had his own little thing. We each had little characteristics about our style of slam dancing. It was almost funny. It was like you'd look into the crowd and you'd identify everybody you know jumping around doing their little freaky thing. And now you got all these people doing their, I mean, I can say, there's the Jimmy Gestapo, there's the, you know, and he's doing the funky chicken, and he's doing, well, sure, there used to be fights on the dance floor, but that used to happen when people who weren't down with the scene would come out and think that it was about hitting each other. You know, you'd get a lot of people who had never been around who thought that they were tough guys and had to be down with the in thing, so they'd get out there and be like, you know, and eventually get the shit beat out of them because they'd hit the wrong person, you know.
You let out all your frustrations. If you were fucking happy, you got on a dance floor and you danced like a nut. It was the best. It's the best thing.
You go to a Chili Peppers gig now and you see this circular, you know, pit thing. You know, like, from what I remember, this guy Watson, you know, everybody would be doing their thing, and it was this one dude, Watson, who was running around around everybody else, and then one day somebody followed him. The next thing you know, there was 4 people following him. And then the next thing you know,
years later,
and now it's the Chili Peppers.
And he don't even go to hardcore shows anymore.
It is a boys club thing now. It's like these half-naked, bald, sweaty guys, which girls, I'm sure, would love. You girls love to watch half-naked, bald, sweaty guys go grind on each other. But in the reality, when there was pogoing and the stimulators and skanking, we did it all together. Girls were there. I love, you know, I love to dance with girls. You know, I love girls are cool, and it's a cool thing.
Actually, I never did get hurt in hardcore. I mean, believe it or not, never taking pictures. I did get hurt once, though. I was shooting the Psycho Sluts from Hell, not even hardcore band, at the Ritz. And, I mean, I just didn't expect anyone to be dancing around, so I wasn't, you know, had all my eyes open everywhere, and I got kicked in the back of the head, and I had to get stitches right here. But, I don't know, hardcore's not dangerous compared to everything else, so I don't know.
To all you straight edge kids, dedicated to Steve Martin.
Well, the crossover was the most important thing that ever happened to hardcore, whether people want to believe it or not. Just when it was starting to get a little bit boring because everybody was playing the same 3 chords back and forth and every other way, we broke into that, you know. And at the same time, it was people, the metal kids were breaking into hardcore, and I saw them breaking in and liking what we play, so I wanted to try out what they're playing, and I got a kind of like a good cross between both of them, and I liked it. I enjoyed watching bands like Carnivore. I enjoyed watching Whiplash, and, you know, later on Slayer, Metallica, yeah. You know, like the real big ones.
There's a riff on the first Metallica album that sounds just like a Bad Brains riff. I remember going, damn, this just sounds like a bunch of long-haired dudes trying to play hardcore, but it's really
That's
stiff.
exactly what I said.
It didn't have, like I said, you know, like we were like really into the groove thing.
They are
Metallica.
one of my favorite bands
Yeah,
now, though.
well,
I mean, initially I felt like, you know, kind of like, what the fuck, you know, those people got long hair, so they get picked up by the industry faster than us or something, because they're, but that was just, you know, whatever. After a while, I did start to groove. I mean, you know, I used to hate Slayer. I like Slayer now.
The thing you got to understand is most of these bands, I mean, some of them might believe in their lyrics and all that, but most of these bands just write that for shock value to go along with the power of the music, the brutality of the music. The lyrics are brutal like that just to paint a picture, you know, to give you that full range, that total viciousness.
When you sing about stuff that's like fantasy, if people are into that, fine, but if they're not into it, it's meaningless. Whereas if you're singing realistic lyrics, it's an inescapable fact you're singing about and has a lot more impact and makes the whole package of the music and the lyrics more, I don't know, impact-like.
Dramatic?
Yeah.
That's also a lot more satisfying to do. I mean, I'd rather be doing what we're doing and writing lyrics and singing about what we do than saying, oh, yes, I am a Viking, I sail the stormy seas.
Yeah,
all that
brand
nonsense.
upside down crosses in my forehead.
Satan.